everyone, welcome back to Casting Vlog and welcome back to another new video. So in today's video I have this new Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. Now please note that this is not a paid or sponsored video, so I purchased this watch for myself. Now why I'm calling this as new is because of three main reasons. Number one is the color of the watch. So this is the new blue titanium which Samsung has launched in 2025. Number two is the upgraded storage. So if you remember the previous gen Samsung Watch Ultra used to come with 32 GB of storage. This comes with 64 GB. So they have just doubled up that storage, which is sufficient for a watch is what I can say. Number three is that this new Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra comes with the One UI 8 straight out of the box, which gives you the access to more health features, gives you the access to the running coach, which is really great. Now, I used to always have Apple Watches when it used to come to like smartwatches. So this is my Apple Watch Series 1, this is my Apple Watch Ultra. So it's really going to be interesting to see how this transition is going to be with the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. It may not be true for everyone, but for me, I feel that Apple has not done much in terms of the design. So if you look at the first gen of Apple Watch versus the Ultra, the form factor remains pretty much the same, but nothing much in terms of the aesthetics is what I can say. Although, they work pretty well, they're accurate, so they need to work on, on the design side of the watch a little bit more. Now, with the Galaxy Watch Ultra, I think this really stands out, and this is a stunning looking watch. And provided that all the features related to health, fitness, and your basic smartphone features is what it gives, plus the ultra features like the grade 4 titanium body, and then you get the sapphire displays, and it also comes with the LTE, so it's kind of like a complete package is what I can think. So in this video we're going to do a detailed unboxing, the first time setup of the watch, and then the first impression about the watch as well. I'm going to make a detailed review video after a few days after I use this watch and test it a little bit, so that you guys can have a fair idea of how good the Samsung Watch Ultra functions in your day-to-day conditions. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. This is what the box looks like, and you have some certifications here. At the bottom you have some more information for the health app and where you can download the Galaxy wearable. On the right, it's written Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. At the front, it's also mentioned Galaxy Watch Ultra. So let me go ahead and take this one off. So let's go ahead and take this one off. And then we have one more package inside, which is the strap. This also contains another little small box. Let's start with the straps. So this is a blue color strap that you get. I just try, okay, from this one. Oh, this should be easy. There we go. So you get the blue color straps over here. This is silicone and it feels really of high quality, and I like this color. To be honest, it's not too bright, it's not too dark. So this looks really nice. So we're going to keep this to a side. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we get inside this. So here we get the charging cable. As you can see, this is what it looks like. And this is a magnetic to USB-C type charger. That's good. We're going to just keep it to a side. Next, we have some more documentation. So this is a quick start guide, and it tells everything about the watch and how you can fasten the straps. That is about it. So I'm going to keep this to a side. Now we have the charger, we have the strap. Now let's come to the watch. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one out. And this is really stunning, the way it looks. This is the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2025, and this has a 64 gigabits of storage, and this feels really nice. This is a titanium. As you can see on the sides, it's a gray finish, and then at the top You have the blue bezel because this is the blue titanium color, and then you have the little orange accents on the bezel as well. This is not a rotatable bezel, but this just gives that sporty nature to the watch. I really like the form factor, so this is a squarish design. Inside that we have the circular dial, and this is a 47 millimeters, and on the sides you get the power button, then you have the crown, and then you have the back button. At the bottom you have the inserts to put your straps. On the left we have the speakers. At the top we have the places to put your strap. At the back, so we have like all the different sensors. We have, then it says it's titanium, it's Samsung, and the product ID, and then there's a little barcode over here. So that's how the watch looks like. And regarding the charger, this cable feels really good. I wish they could have given a little bit of longer cable, because if you've seen in the Apple watches, they used to come like really long. But this is what we get inside. Let's go ahead and turn this on, and we're going to check. So you have to just press and hold this power button for a few seconds, and there is the Samsung logo that has come up. We'll give it a few seconds, and it's the first time boot up. It's a Samsung Galaxy secured by Knox. I'm going to keep this here so you can see, and it's just loading up. It's setting up itself for the first time usage. And it says welcome with a nice animation. It says Galaxy Watch Ultra, and then this says Galaxy Wear app is what you need. It says check for a pairing pop-up on your Galaxy phone. If you don't see the pop-up, connect in the Galaxy wearable or the Bluetooth setting. So you have language, help, and accessibility, and the SOS information on the setup page. So before we set this up, make sure that you have a Samsung phone, which really makes the pairing process simpler. So I here have the Galaxy A50s. So let's go ahead and start it. I'm going to just put the pin. And if you keep it to a side, it's going to detect the watch automatically. It says Galaxy Watch Ultra 5 VCP. I'm going to click on connect. So now it says that check the number on your watch, and both of them are matching. So I'm going to go ahead and click confirm. It says check your phone to complete the setup. We'll give it a few seconds, and this is a nice animation which is going on the phone. Okay, now it's saying that it's downloading the software. Your phone will use the Galaxy Watch 7 Manager, which is like 178 MB, to connect to your watch. We'll give it a few more seconds. Now it says for your review, you can see the permissions for the Galaxy wearable and how they're used, license agreement, the privacy notice, and I am not going to send the diagnostics data, so which is optional, so I'm going to skip that for now. So click continue. Link Galaxy Watch 7 Manager with the Galaxy Watch Ultra 5 VCP. I'm going to click OK. Allow Galaxy Watch 7 Manager to access this device location. I will say that while using the app. And it says allow the manager to access your calendar. I am not going to select. I would say don't allow. Phone call logs, I'm not going to allow it. Now the only reason I'm not selecting these items over here is that I'm using on my dad's phone. So if you don't have a Galaxy phone, and if you borrow the phone from your friend or one of your relatives, so you would definitely don't want to access their phone logs on your watch, because we're just trying to do the setup, and then afterwards we're going to just use the watch based on my own preference. So I'm not going to select that, and I'll go just click on don't allow. And it's contacts, don't allow. To make and manage phone calls, I'm not going to allow that. To send and view SMS messages, I won't allow it. Access to photos, media on your device, I'm not going to allow that as well. It says getting ready to connect. It's saying that getting linked to your Google account. I'm not going to use my dad's email address, so I'm going to skip that. And it says terms of service, and that's okay. If you want to read it, you can read it here by clicking like learn more, but we'll click on I agree. It says automatic watch backup to this phone. I don't want to do that. We don't want to do that, so I'm going to just click anywhere else, and it says restore your watch with Samsung Cloud. I'm going to skip that. I don't need it. It says select the quick button action. I will do next. Set your wearing preferences. I'm going to wear it on the left wrist and the button position right of the screen, so which is correct. I'm going to click next. It says check your body's battery level. I'm going to click next. Understand your sleep for better rest. Next. Take your running to the next level. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. Get help in an emergency. Next. And it says finishing up. Okay, so it says 100% and the watch has already began showing that you're all set. And it says Galaxy Watch Ultra, and the battery level is 82%. The watch says it's starting right now, as you can see. So we'll give it a few more seconds. But let's go ahead and take a look at the watch right now. Let's go ahead and take a tour, and it says take a tour of your watch. So I'm going to go ahead and click on start. And it says swipe down from the left to open the quick panel. I'm going to do that. And this is what it says. It says great. Next, finding your apps. So we'll go ahead and click on next. For apps, swipe up from the bottom edge. So we're going to swipe from the bottom edge. So you can see that these are all the apps that we have here. It says good. Let's now learn about the tiles. I'm going to click on next. It says swiped left for tiles, which show useful info from apps. I'm going to swipe that. And it says health. It says nice. We'll check the notifications now. I'm going to go ahead and click next. It says for notifications, swipe right. I'm going to swipe right. It says tap to open this notification. So you have to tap it so that your notification comes up. Now it says swipe right from the edge to go back to the previous screen. Okay. This looks really easy. It says press the home button to go to the watch face from any screen. So this is our home button. I'm going to just press it and it says that's it. Enjoy your watch. So I've set up the band and this is what it looks like. So this is a blue color band, and then we have the Samsung branding on the clasp, and then it has like 2 pins for that extra grip. So it feels really sturdy. It feels really solid on the wrist, and also this buckle is also made up of brushed aluminum. So everything is premium and everything looks really classy. Now let's take a look at the dial. So this is what the display looks like. Now it's on the standby mode, or you can say the always on display, but then it's good that it's by default it's on, so I can just show you how it looks. So I can just twist my arm, and then if I turn it back, it's going to take me to the default watch face. Now this is the signature analog watch face that you get for the blue color for the Watch Ultra 2025. Now you can get like some more watch faces as well. So let me just go back, and if I tap on the screen, I can have like multiple watch faces. So this is an astronomy watch face, and I like this as well. So you have like the moon position, and then you have a clock, and then your date, time, and everything, your step meter. It has everything, literally. So if we swipe up, here you have your settings, you have your power on and off, and then this is the always on display, and the sound, the settings. Let's go ahead and take a look at the settings. So I'm interested in the connectivity. Let's go ahead and check the connections. It says it's currently turned on with the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and NFC. Now you can also add like mobile networks because this supports LTE. You also can get a detail or the statistics of the data usage. Now let me go back, and again here if I come to the battery, you'll see that it says learning your usage patterns. Now this says 78% available. This is just a new watch, so it's been just like about roughly 10 or 15 minutes since it has been booted up. So it is going to learn from my usage, and it's going to give that information over here as well. So we have the power saving as well, and it says turn off, wake up gestures, and limit CPU performance. So I'm gonna not go ahead and do all those things because I own an Ultra, so I don't need to compromise on the performance anymore. So that's it. And then if I come to the bottom, it says limit health features, battery usage, sleeping apps, watch only, and then there's a ton of settings. Okay, let's go to the display. It says brightness is this, and then we have the adaptive brightness, which is by default turned on, which is good because this will help us if you're going into the direct sunlight. It's going to adjust that brightness based on the outdoor light. It also has the always on display, and then raise wrist to wake, screen timeout, show last step, font style, bold font, and touch sensitivity, show charging info, and it has all those information. You have the buttons and gestures, which says action. So this is what your action button does. So it says action will basically it will just open up Samsung Health, my exercises. It says start action with siren, double press, long press, short press, double pinch. So this is gestures. So if you want to set that up, you can set it up as well. So we have double pinch, shake, knock knock. So these are the three gestures that you get. So you can set it up. So if I have to turn the double pinch on, I'm going to just turn it on, and then I'm going to click on that. So the setting is now on. All that I have to do, let's try it first. So it says tap your index finger and the thumb together twice. So that's it. And it works fantastic. So there is no delay, there is no problem. It's absolutely great. So you can set up like different actions for this. So if you want, so you can also do that as well. I'm going to keep that off for the moment. Now let's go back and let's take a look at the menu, if I can pull that up. So there is the menu. So we have some of the apps here, so which is your phone, contacts. I think this is Google Maps, and then you have your Play Store. If I click on Play Store, it says update in progress, 8 apps left. It says continue to Play Store or cancel the update. Well, I'm going to just revisit this later. And there are like a lot of watch faces, so let me show you a couple of them. Well, this is one of those watch faces as well, and this has that great animation, and it also works with the always on mode. So I'm going to just turn my wrist up, and then this is just going to show an outline of the character, and if I just turn it back on, it's going to give that animation again. So I'm going to press and hold. I'll say add watch faces. So it says spatial number, and then you have pro analog, perpetual. So these are analog moderns. You have analog subdials, animated, classic, creatures, dashboard, and dynamic digits, emojis, flowers, global goals, and then this has like tons and tons of watch faces. So you can set it up based on your preference, and that should be absolutely fine. So I'm going to keep this to this one, and I really like the signature blue dial for the blue watch, and it also gives some more information like my heart rate, but I'll come back to you with all the information related to these. Now we have one here. It says this is the weather right now. Okay, excellent. And then we have the day, and then the display is something I can't stop loving it. It's just amazing. So I hope that you found the first impression of the watch to be helpful. Please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, because I will be bringing the detailed review of this watch very soon. I hope that you found this video informative. If you did, please do subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I will see you on the next one. Take care.